Welcome to the oldest city in North America. Welcome to the oldest city in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dallas, Texas. But wait, the oldest city in the world, you say? How can that be? Or the oldest city in North America? I thought Taos, New Mexico is the oldest city in North America, being over 2,000 years old. Well, folks, let me tell you. Let me, as usual, give you the facts. The oldest city, the oldest settlement, the oldest fortified fortress town in the world is over 338,000 years old. The ruins of which lay beneath the modern city of Rockwall, Texas. Rockwall, Texas, very nearby. Called Rockwall because of the rock wall that surrounds it. Very strange wall, high-tech in fact. Piezoelectric properties and other electromagnetic properties. It's a modern miracle. It's an ancient miracle in modern times. But don't go visiting Rockwall, Texas, thinking you're going to see the ruins. Because the ruins of Rockwall lay over 100 feet beneath the ground. And you're not going to go digging up any bones, any archaeological digs, anything like that in Rockwall, Texas. Because Rockwall, Texas is one of the richest communities in the state of Texas, which is one of probably the richest, or soon to be the richest state in the United States. In Texas, we know a thing or two about power. We know a thing or two about Bring It On. We knew a thing or two about Come and Take It. As in, come and take it, motherfucker. Come and take it, fucking Joe Biden. Catch hell along the way. Folks, you've heard of the recent Texas wildfires. That's a misnomer if ever there was one. These fires, there's nothing wild about them. There is photographic evidence which shows that the recent fires in Texas are nothing normal whatsoever. They're anything but wildfires. They're more like out of a science fiction movie. But yes, they are man-made fires. But there's not some firebug out there lighting matches in the tall grasses of the plains. There's photographic evidence that shows entire neighborhoods burnt to a crisp, burnt to a fine white powder, and yet the surrounding countryside is untouched, pristine. No wildfires, in fact. The damage done by these supposed Texas wildfires are obviously done with the same technology that was used to destroy the Twin Towers during 9/11. We're talking about aerial-based weapons platforms, aerial-based scalar weaponry, advanced physics, advanced, destructive, and awesome physics. And therefore, first shots, cannon fire over the bow of our ship was fired, in essence, by the Biden administration. More than likely through the auspices of the NSA. The wildfires of Texas are in fact an attack on Texas by the federal government. This state is getting ready to secede, folks. Secession of Texas is real. Don't think it ain't. Right now, I'm headed to, of all places, Asheville, North Carolina. An Illuminati stronghold, to be sure. That's right. The meanest man in Texas and his faithful companion, Gunter, are headed to Asheville, North Carolina, an Illuminati stronghold. Why am I going to Asheville, North Carolina? Well, I'm going there to meet my wife, or be with my wife. We've already met, of course, and we fell in love in a classic sense only months ago and had somewhat of a tumultuous beginning. I'm going there now to live in Asheville, North Carolina, ostensibly on a permanent basis, although you all know I'm a world traveler and adventurer, and in the near future, a conquistador, going forth, conquering and to conquer, doing what is seen to be right in my own eyes. I am one of God's own soldiers. A reluctant hero, but a hero at that. There's not too much I need to say about that at this time. Suffice it to say that it is my destiny. I am someone who is, in fact, destined for greatness. I've known this since I was approximately 7 years old, due to an experience I had in the sanctuary of an Episcopal church while the other children were in classes at this private school I attended, St. Christopher's Episcopal School in Lubbock, Texas. The school is still there, although it's moved locations, and it's now called All Saints School. It is still an Episcopal institution, and it is still a primary school, an Illuminati school. I myself was raised in the Methodist religion. A member in the past, no longer, but a member of the First United Methodist Church, along with my family. I was involved in the choir program as a youth, and associated with that program, and also the adult choir program. We had an extensive music program at the church. It was kind of a church for well-to-do folks, and that program included musicals like the old Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals. There's no business like show business. They smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you you would not go far, but tonight's performance, and there you are. The next thing on your dressing room, they've hung a star. Let's go on with the show. Let's go on with the show. Oh gosh, a little out of tune there at the very beginning, but I think I recovered somewhat. Yes, I was involved. I was a trained actor as a child. Personally trained by Broadway directors who were hired by the church in Lubbock to come down and direct and sometimes star in these extravagant musicals, which were performed in Lubbock, Texas, to sold-out audiences at the Lubbock Civic Center. It's quite a deal. I personally was cast in the child star roles of 2 of these mega musicals.
In half a mile, use the left 3 lanes to turn slightly left onto I-30 East.
One after another in series. So yes, I have been personally trained as a youth by...
Use the left 3 lanes to turn slightly left onto I-30 East.
Broadway directors. Famous Broadway directors, actually.
Continue on I-30 East for 282 miles.
In Lubbock, Texas. Men that were flown down and given the VIP treatment for probably a month and a half to 2 months at a time to put together all the preparations and produce these musicals for the fun people, mostly church members, I'm sure, of Lubbock, Texas. We sold out performances of, I think, maybe 1,200 people a night for 2 nights, and then an afternoon performance as well. Do a do, a female do, ray, a drop of gold to the sun. Me a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, law, note to follow, so tea I drink with jam and bread, and that brings us back to do. A deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Oh my goodness, I need to... Pipe's getting a little bit rusty there, but trying to pull it out there at the end. So there we go. Motley Drive, Motley Crew. Passed through Dallas now, headed towards Texarkana, the border of Texas and Arkansas, a city that exists with 1 foot in each state. Half of the city being in Texas, the other half being in Arkansas, which is an unusual situation for a city. The only other city that comes to mind that's like that would be St. Louis, Missouri, which is half of the city of St. Louis is in Missouri and the other half is in Kansas, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So it's quite an unusual paradigm to have a city, a large major American city, which actually has 1 foot in one state and another foot in another state. And if I'm not mistaken, a lot of the laws and stuff are handled basically, of course by county sheriffs and of course by state police forces, but mostly by city police forces, which are well versed in the pleasantries or fineries of administrating and having law enforcement in the city that in fact exists in 2 different states at once. There may be laws, I would not be surprised if there are laws in Texarkana which are peculiar to that city alone and different from the laws of Arkansas and different from the laws of the state of Texas. I hope we have not taken a wrong turn here. Certainly the navigation would be advising us if we had. Anyway, that's all we've got for now. Me and Gunter. Hey, buddy. Once more, we're passing through Dallas, Texas, leaving Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, Texas in the rearview mirror.
In 1.5 miles, take the exit toward Lyndon B. Johnson Freeway Frontage Road.
Okay, take the exit toward something frontage road. Okay. I thought happiness was Lubbock, Texas in my rearview mirror. But happiness is Lubbock, Texas, growing nearer and nearer. And when I die, You can bury me in Lubbock, Texas, in my jeans. Well, I hopped happiness is Lubbock, Texas, in my rearview mirror. Happiness is Lubbock, Texas, growing nearer and nearer. And when I die, you can bury me here in Lubbock, Texas, in my jeans. Alright. Thank you to Mac Davis for writing that song. The Uncomfortable Mac Davis. Television star, music star, country star.
In half a mile, take the exit toward Lyndon B. Johnson Freeway Frontage Road.
Okay, half a mile, take the exit towards Lyndon B. Johnson Frontage Road. Lyndon B. Johnson, whoa, that's another story altogether right there. You can listen to the Southwest collection, a collection of art, historical artifacts, tapes, and such.
Take the exit toward Lyndon B. Johnson Freeway Frontage Road.
Lyndon B. Johnson. Here we go. Okay. Taking the exit. Now, where we're not going to be stopping at,
continue for half a mile.
Here in Dallas, is at Chevy Chase Avenue.
In a quarter mile, take the ramp to Lyndon B. Johnson Freeway Frontage Road.
Actually, we're getting fairly close, I think, of where my brother has his mansion. My little brother, Kirk. My mortal enemy. Sworn enemy. And we'll not be going to Kirk's mansion today. Just like we've never gone to Kirk's mansion on any other day, nor have we ever been invited to Kirk's mansion, nor do
take
we
the ramp to Lyndon B. Johnson Freeway Frontage Road.
Invited to the mansion of my mortal enemy. May he burn in hell. And of course,
in a quarter mile, turn left onto West Centerville Road.
Fucking son of a bitch. Piece of shit. Yes, folks, I was involved in a black magic ritual in the Yucatan Peninsula some years ago, and with the goal of killing my brother with black magic, which of course is not illegal because magic is not real, as you know. It's all make-believe. Right. Keep on believing that, y'all. Keep on believing that. But anyway, apparently my brother's connections in hell were stronger than I anticipated, and he is still living amongst us, that piece of shit. From what I understand, he's an alcoholic now and having problems with his memory and suffering from alcoholism as well.
At the light, turn left onto West Centerville Road, then turn left onto the I-635 East ramp.
Fuck. It's supposed to be okay. All right, that ends today's or the episode for now. Dallas, Texas, Rockwall, the oldest city in the world, 386,000 years old. The oldest human and other type of settlement in the world. That's all for now, folks. I'll be back with more singing.
Turn left onto the I-635 East ramp
for you, and reports on the wildfires of Texas, quote unquote wildfires, etc. That's it for now. Goodbye.